I'll just get right to it and welcome and I'll just get right to it and ask you some I'm really excited to, watch this reality show that is Lock Up, because coming with a really unique concept. And
Yes.
with you participating, I just have a few questions for you about, what you are expecting and what fans can expect from the show.
Yes.
So first of all, Poonam, you've been somebody who has, avoided shows like Bigg Boss for a very long time, right? So, like you've also spoken about it in the past that it's sort of not the place for you, and and in my understanding, you have been extended offers for such shows in the past as well. So,
Yes.
why say yes to Lock Up now? And what is it about the show that that really sort of got to you and excited you to say yes?
But this story goes a little long back. I have
Yeah,
been getting reality show offers, like the name you mentioned,
yeah,
for quite some time. Now, I don't know if it's a fortunate thing to say or an unfortunate way to look at it, but the people who I had around me those days, they would always, put the fear inside me that, you know what, Puram, your image is something different, that, it's very bold, it's very controversial and blah, blah, blah. And in real life, I'm not like that.
right,
Yes, that is true. So it's like they were like, if you went into any reality show, or you probably, if you end up signing something like that, uh, people might know the sensitive, emotional little girl, aggressive girl, the actual me sort of personality,
yeah,
out there. Now, see, I started my career at a very young age.
yeah.
I made the World Cup statement when I was bloody 18-year-old, not thinking at all, not thinking about the consequences.
Right.
What would happen later? I was so naive. And today when I look back, and I was like, wow. I was like, I did that? Like, that is me? Like, I mean, I
Yeah,
really,
retrospect.
sorry.
Retrospect can be very interesting.
And that one statement, then certain PR strategy around me, which went
Yeah,
wrong. It went wrong. And I know this. Now, the people around me, they were wonderful people. I mean, I have immense respect for them. I am today sitting here talking to you because of them. So I have to respect that. But it is also backfire, in a lot of ways. There's a certain flip side to it that I have faced, yeah, because facing not getting the right kind of jobs that I was looking for after doing my acting and everything. And then I was like, okay, let me try, other reality shows. And they'll be like, no, no, you shouldn't be doing that. You should be doing that. No, no, no. I was like, tu karu kya? Tu karu kya? So
right.
today, I can officially say this, if if I am not successful, or if I am a failure, or if I am a successful, whatever, those two things means the same anyway. Um, I can at least, be responsible for my own thing, and not worrying, ki, should I ask this person or this team member, whatever. Sometimes it's not, you see, I'm an outsider. So
Right.
when you come from outside, you want to take everything super seriously. Like, oh my
Right.
God, Bollywood, like, what's Bollywood? We don't know what's Bollywood. Oh my God, what's director? We don't know anything. But I want to do work. But I want to work. है ना? We
Right.
want to ask सबका सलाह मशवरा. What situation में? Especially when you are a teenager, you want to ask every person on this
Everybody.
planet,
Yeah.
क्या करना
Right.
है? So I think I made those mistakes. But I think I'm mature enough right now to make my own decisions. And I'm quite grateful to the universe, that the moment I've decided, universe, I want to look at myself, my goods and my bad, and everything of mine. I'm gonna embrace it the way I am. People don't like me, people hate me. I got a lot of trolls. I'm just going to embrace everything today. And I get locked up. Now
Yeah.
I'm in a situation that embrace it. So I've just hugged it tightly without, a second
I
thought coming
think
into my mind.
it's a perfect strategy. Embrace it. So yeah.
Yeah, embrace it. They are going to talk. Trolls are, that's why they are called trolls. So, take care.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So, like talking about a little about, this controversial persona that has been built around you over the years, and like the show is really banking on the controversial side of like all the participants' personas, right? They're selling to the audience 16 controversial contestants, but
Yeah.
what do you think of this controversial? Like, how much do you associate with the term that is associated with, like, people call you controversial? How do you react to it? Because, like, you tell me that you exactly the opposite of what is being projected out there and the kind of image that has been built for you. So, when you're called controversial, what do you think about?
You see, I have given them that option to call me controversial.
Right.
They didn't come
Right.
up with that idea. So today,
Right.
if I've been called that, and if I've been trolled for that, I should take that entire responsibility that I am responsible for that, But
Right.
I'm also responsible today, that put myself out, let people see me, and
Right.
and then let's see what happens. They might like me, they may hate me more. Sorry, hate is a very big word. They may dislike me more, So
Right.
I just want to go with the flow and let's see what happens. What's next in my life? How many? If there is more work, if there are more movies in my life, or if there is more controversies written, I mean, I would prefer to work. So yes.
Any day. But talking about like the format of the show, it's a 24/7 show. Like it's a 24/7 show where anybody can log in at any time and see what is going on, and it's like for 72 days cameras on you for 24 hours in a day. So how are you going to pass your time these 24 hours? I know that there are like staff set out, but what kind what do you want the audience to see in you when you're on the show, like especially 24/7?
Aranita, see, when you're in the house, I mean, today and even yesterday I think I did like around 50 interviews back to back, back to back.
Wow.
Yes, and today, since morning, I've been busy doing this. And I took a power nap of 5 minutes. So my 24-hour went like that. Inside, there are no interviews because there is no phone, not allowed to talk to any outsiders, nothing. So in general, when I have nothing to do, I'm the biggest lazy ass on the planet. I mean, I wouldn't even get up from my bed. I just want to be under the blanket. If the day I don't have any work, I would even ask my chef, please bring the food to the bed. I'm literally that. I'm literally that lazy. And I love it because I do that like once in a while, like once in a year or once in 6 months. And I love it, You be like, watch a movie, popcorn, everything is happening on bed. It's cool. Now here, I don't know. For 24 hours, it's not going to be popcorn. I won't have a chef. I'm not going to have my luxury bed. So I don't know what these guys are going to do with us. Let's see what they do. And let's see if I can pull it off, because I'm really enjoying the way they're putting up everything. The showmakers, pretty professional, pretty amazing people. So I hope I pull it off.
That's wonderful. So high hopes for you. But, like talking about the host of the show, that is Kangana. So she is, known to be a pretty outspoken person, and she doesn't spare anybody's feelings when she's talking to people in general, and she's very free with her opinions, especially if you get on her wrong side, right? So how are you going to sort of do you have any plans to what to do in such confrontational situations? And how that's going to go about, or probably what is your current perception of Kangana, and how are you going to deal with it?
Kangana, see, I mean, I don't know, yeah, everybody's, saying this about her, she's so blunt, she just give it on the face, and she doesn't care what the person will feel or think. But inside, at the end, she is a human also, right? She has feelings also. She has also gone through something in her life for her to be the way she is, that upfront, that bold, that blunt, And I have read certain interviews, I've seen certain things about her, and I think that there are certain similarities between us whenever I see, the side of her, because Arunita, I have also gone through a major, there was a very unfortunate chapter that has happened in my life, which I जो बोलने से भी मुझे भी हिचकिचाहट होती है, हालांकि मैं बोलना चाहती हूँ उसके बारे में, और मैं बोलूंगी, बिकॉज हम औरतें हैं ना, हमको सब झेलना का भगवान ने दिया ना, कि झेलो. We give birth, right? Because we can take the pain. Yeah. So the men, the people, the society, they all think देने दो, ये झेल लेगी. But हर चीज का एक point होता है, So I think that's what about Kangana ma'am, and I'm looking forward to meet her. I think she's gone through a lot, and I'm looking forward to see her. I'm looking forward. I don't know how things will be, because I'm not an astrologer, so I can't predict. But but I would try to be the way I am, and I hope I be on the better side of Kangana ma'am, because I see her as my idol. So I would prefer to be on that side of her. Yes.
And when you say that, you see certain similarities between your journey and say probably Kangana's, what kind of similarities would those be? Like, obviously, she's been somebody who stood up for outsiders, and we just had a conversation about that. I mean, and so, what is it about her journey that calls out to you?
Oh, you're breaking up. You're breaking up.
Am I audible now?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm like, you call her your idol, but what is it about her journey that calls out to you?
About Kangana ma'am?
Yeah.
She had some nasty relationships. I had a very big one. Yeah. I ended up filing a complaint as well. I had no other option than to do that, because the man is thinking that I'm, is punching bag whenever he feels like to punch, morning, evening, whatever the fuck, the man is in his mood, do whatever. So I have gotten enough. I'm standing up for myself today, and I'm talking about this. So I'm proud of myself.
And so are we. That's something to really take pride in. But getting back to Lock Up a little bit, that a reality show as such, which is like mostly about survival of the fittest, and there are other competitors, and you have to stay out of jail. That is the concept. And it's like so people tend to get very competitive, like talking about the contestants. So they tend to get competitive, they tend to get
Yes.
personal, and
Yes.
things sort of escalate from there. So it's not like you don't have to get along with everybody, but
Yes.
when so how do you wish to how do you plan on staying out of standing out of the herd, because everybody will be trying to ultimately win the competition, win the audience over. But what have you planned, that how will you take the show in its stride and deal with everything that is to come, because things will get personal and people will start fighting over.
Arunita, I mean, we are intellectual animals, right? But we are animals at the end.
Right.
So yes, we want to compete. Everything will end up like a jungle because that behavior will come out. If not
Right.
mine, of the other contestant, that is normal. Like,
Right.
people will get angry, people will get aggressive, people will cry. There'll be, you see, we are humans, right? So we have all our emotions running inside us. So whenever whatever is required, it will come out. In that same scenario, the same thing will happen to me as well. If somebody
Right.
will speak something to me, I mean, I'm not there to take shit from anybody.
Correct.
Why should I? Why would I? But I am not there to give shit to anyone as well,
Correct.
because that's not in my blood. Why would I do that? I am not going there to have fights कि मतलब चलो आज सुबह कुछ काम नहीं, चलो झगड़ा करते हैं, वो नहीं कर वो नहीं करना है मुझे because well, it's like it's too forceful, it's too wannabe, because that's what I've grown up seeing in
Yeah.
other reality show also. It's like, come on, I mean, we all know, yeah, please relax, take a chill, bro. So, you know but I mean, if something is happening to me, if I'm being attacked, if, I mean, God forbid, but if something will happen, now that I have started standing for myself, obviously I will stand for myself, because the past 4 years has been hell of my life. It has been, I don't have enemies, Arunita, but I don't pray this even on the worst person on the planet. I don't pray this on anybody. I am literally so happy that I'm sitting in front of you and I'm alive. I'm alive. And I'm
I mean,
perfect. Look,
that's
my
a feeling
face.
worth celebrating.
Everything is good. What?
Well,
What?
no, I'm saying being alive sometimes is, feeling worth celebrating. So kudos to you on that. And
Yes.
celebrating it and moving forward.
Yes.
So Poonam, just a last question for you. I mean, ultimately, if and when you walk out of the show, winning it, not winning it, I mean, do you wish there is a certain change in perception?
Arunita, I'm really looking forward for that specific thing, why I have taken up the show.
Yeah.
Because I am so done with people just talking about me, not knowing me as a person or not knowing anything about
Right.
me. So I hope that people would know me, if
Right.
not too much, if even a little bit, just to
Right.
understand that I'm, मैं भी इंसान हूँ, मुझे भी तकलीफ होती है, मुझे भी बुरा लगता है,
Right.
so I hope things turn positive, and I hope people, trolls, whatever. So I hope everything could get normal. Oh.
Right.
Yes.
Chalo,
Yeah.
perfect. Wishing you the very best for Lock Up, and thank you for taking the time and talking to me. And
Thank you.
all the best.
Thank you so much. You have a wonderful evening.